Welcome back everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire, but there's something a little different this time. You may have already noticed if your eyes are very keen, but you'll see down here, whoop, Mod the Spire, 6 mods, these are the mods. We are in modded Slay the Spire this time. So, basically what I've done is gone through, just like the top rated on the Steam Workshop, and grabbed a couple of the character mods. So you can see them all here. We've got Slimebound as one of the new characters, the Cursed, the Disciple, and the Servant. I haven't really looked at any of them. I played a very short run for the Cursed, just to kind of see if any of this would work, and it does work. So we're going to play the Cursed today, which is kind of neat. It's a Wanderer corrupted by darkness, uses Curse, Magic Circle, and sometimes melee weapons. So it's kind of fun. Their opening item is Black Magic 101, so at the start of your turn, draw one additional card if your draw pile has any curse in it. And you'll see why that is in a minute. But guys, before we really get started, I think this will be a lot of fun, playing some modded Slay the Spire. Obtain random rare card, sure. But I do want your guys' opinion on, like, do you want to see me do a lot of modded episodes? Like, I'm not giving up on the main game, but do you want to see me do, you know, for like the next week or 2 weeks, like just do all modded stuff with the new characters and just play around with that? Or would you rather see me do, like, you know, a modded run and then a normal run, and then a modded run and then a normal run, like alternate them so that we still get the experience of the main game? Like, let me know. I really want to know what you guys would prefer. Because as I say all the time, like at the end of the day, channel's for you guys. I'm just here. I'd be here anyway, but you guys are the thing that changes. So, what have we even got here? So let's look at our opening deck. It's kind of weird. So strikes, defense, standard things. But we have Cursed 1, so gain 6 block, deal 8 damage, and add a Dregs card into your hand. Dregs are down here, so it's just like a curse. It's a generic, crappy curse, which is kind of neat. We have Cleanup Workshop, which is a ritual. So the way these work is like kind of weird, and I like it. So when you use it, you choose one card to exhaust, which you have to do. And if you exhaust a curse card, you activate the ritual's effect. So for this card, it is gain 3 block and draw a card. That's the ritual. So on its own, this does nothing, unless you exhaust a curse. And we have Neurasthenia. Exhaust all curse cards in your hand, and you lose strength by 1 plus the number of exhausted cards. Okay, so you can always make them lose 1 strength. Wait, does it exhaust that? Oh, it does. Ugh. I don't know if I love that. Okay. We just kind of want some more cards, right? Let's go this way. Boom, 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 boom. Shop. Enemy. Seems fun. Seems like a good opening play. Okay, we'll double block and we'll just smack someone. You. That'll be a-okay. Yeah, like, this is why I love mods. Like, mods are the best in any game ever. There is never a bad mod. If you are a modder, there is never a bad mod. Don't ever think that your ideas are not good. Like, don't ever think your ideas are not good enough. Because for, like, games design and stuff, you know, when they made this game, like, it's a reason called games design, because they design it. They might have a creative idea, but what they do is they're going to design it, sit down, you know, have discussions. They go, what can we add to, you know, improve on this idea? How can we do this? Why don't we add this system? Why don't we add this idea? But they're very sort of set, right? Once they've made a plan, by the nature of, like, developing something, you have to stick to that plan. Circle. Whenever you play a power card, draw 1 card. Fun. Whenever you play an attack card, deal 2 damage to all enemies. That's pretty cool. Deal 7 damage, draw cards equal to the number of unplayable cards in your hand. Ooh, I think I might take the Circle of Flame. Just 2 extra little damage pips every time we play an attack. It's kind of fun. I mean, there it was just there, but we don't really have anything else to do here, so we might throw a fire potion just to make up for it. But yeah, so like there's not much. Once they've made the plan, by the sheer nature of how development of anything works, like any application, they have to stick to the plan. They can't diverge too much. Like, there's a little bit of creative leniency because games are art, so obviously if the project evolves, that's just how it is, but they're still kind of set in their ways, whereas modders, they don't have that limitation. So they can do anything. Ooh, lots of circles. Delayed damage to the enemy has bleed, double the damage. It's kind of neat. I don't know what bleed is, though. Bleeding creature loses HP whenever it attacks. Each turn, bleed is reduced by 1, so kind of like poison? Okay, I don't know about that. Whenever you play a card that costs 3 or more, gain energy. I mean, I feel like that's not super useful. You play a skill card, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. See, that's more fun. Yes, like a modder can just do all sorts of crazy things that wouldn't have even popped into the minds of the original developers. And that's great, right? That means you get these really weird ideas and things like this. Like, the developers wouldn't have, like, when they program the game, they're like, oh, curses are bad. That's the whole point of them. In some situations, like, yeah, maybe they can be useful, but really, in the base game, they're kind of something you want to avoid. There are characters that can manage them, and there's things you can do and cards you can get to just deal with it, but you don't actively want them for the most part. Like, there's always some relics and whatever that give you, like, extra draw, extra health for every curse you have, and things like that, but it's not something you really want. Whereas, for the cursed, it is absolutely a thing that your entire build is based around, and someone has sat down and gone, I think we should do this, and they just went and did it, and that's amazing. So, modders, mad respect forever. You guys are always the best. Any little thing you do is amazing. Deal 10 damage by 2 vulnerable, add a dregs card into your hand, okay. Deal 6 damage, draw a card, and it's innate, so it's just an opening hit. That feels pretty strong. 7 block and draw 2 cards with Ritual. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. Yeah, so like if any of you guys are thinking about modding, and you think you have the skill, you think it's something you just want to, you know, sit down and have a go at, do it. Even if you can only do one tiny thing, it doesn't matter. You still have improved the game. Even if you take stuff out that you don't like, you've still improved the game somehow. And that, to me, is just so cool. It always has been cool. I've always wanted to... Like, I have done a little bit of modding in, like, Elder Scrolls games, because they're really easy. Like, well, they call it the Creation Kit now, but what it used to be, like, I think I started doing stuff in Morrowind. The Morrowind... I don't remember what it was called. Morrowind Save Editor or something like that. The Dregs Potion added Dregs. Fair enough. Let me draw a circle card. Gain energy and draw 1 card. Okay. I mean, how about we take it? Just to see what happens. And we'll go after this elite. Oh, plus 3 bleed. So... Okay. Does that mean... Because it says... Bleeding creature loses HP whenever it attacks. Each turn bleed is reduced by 1. So is that like poison, but for attacks? So like, when it says 3 bleed, does that mean if he attacks it does 3 damage? Or does it just do a set amount of damage, but it lasts for like X number of turns? I don't really know. Ritual. Add a random circle card into your hand. I don't know if I really want that. I don't know if that's a thing. We might just get Stigma. We do need a little damage. Just something a bit more fun. And Tactical Strike. That'll do. So yeah, like, mods like this. That just... The mod has sat down and gone, I'm going to do this thing. Yeah, we're going to play our power straight out. And they just sat down and they did it. And it doesn't have to be balanced. It doesn't have to be OP. It doesn't have to be weak. It doesn't have to be any of that stuff. It just has to be fun. And I'm already having heaps of fun with the Cursed. It's different and strange. Let's defend first before we do anything. That's kind of pointless because they do have Artifact. I think we might draw an additional card next turn. Oh, and the Circle of Flame. So we do that, we do a bit of damage to everyone. Okay. From, like, what little I played of the Cursed, I literally did, like, the first floor. And my deck looked nothing like this one. I had, like, all these cards like these, like the Cursed cards, that just gave me dregs, and then I had lots of rituals. I didn't really have circles. I didn't really have, like, bleed. So this is all kind of new. Just anything to block. Okay, oh, we just kill you. No, and I can also block. I didn't even see that defend. It's a bit of... The only complaint I'd have about this mod is the color scheme's a bit different. Because, like, you can see that a lot of the cards are just cards that you've seen, but just recolored. Which is nothing wrong with that. Again, like, that's awesome. You're just making do with what you've got. But it does make it a little hard to see sometimes. We're going to drink a Dregs Potion and draw 2 cards. Boom! We're going to do that, draw another card. Then we're going to Tactical Strike. Now we're doing pretty well. Oh yeah, because we have the thing that gives us another energy when we draw a circle. Yes, maybe we just do a pretty circle-heavy deck. I don't even know what that would look like. I'm interested to find out. We'll just defend and then... Sure. Sure. Like, it does nothing, it just gets it out of my hand. Stops me drawing it. I don't really want it at this stage. It's probably a bit of a sort of dud, you know, ultra rare card, and why I don't generally take that as an option at the start, because I very rarely like the result. I think a random legendary card is not that great, because generally legendary cards you want specific ones for your build, because they're so powerful in that build. If you just get a random one, it can really screw you. No, that one. There we go. Ooh, another strike. Sure. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? We got your number, little... What are they even called? Sentries. Little sentry boy. Ugh, we got the Circle of Flame and no attack cards. That's a classic Slay the Spire trick right there. Hey, this buffs your attack. Oh, you didn't get any attacks this turn. Hey, the enemy's going to attack you. Oh, you didn't get any defenses. Hey, the enemy's not going to attack you. Oh, you didn't get any attacks at all. Unplayable curse cards can now be played. I don't want that. Why would I want that? Well, okay, I can use that for some things. I still don't want this. Deal 6 damage out of dregs? Yeah, okay. I always feel like there's a reason that they don't give you shivs, right? There's a reason that things generate shivs, even a cursed shiv, because they're kind of crap. Like, it feels like a wasted turn getting a shiv in a reward. But I guess for this deck, if you can get something that just generates dregs, that's not bad. See, like, we could play dregs, but we don't want to. We kind of want them to stack up a bit, so we get them sort of equally spaced within our deck. Yeah, no, we do this. I would get rid of that. Curse Shiv? Yeah, see, this is the reason, because then we can do this, get rid of that. Tactical Strike, pretty good move. I'll be interested to see how this bleed thing works. I didn't get any cards like this when I did a quick playtest. Kinda crazy. Let's just do that. We got some slimes, but who the hell cares? We got some dregs in there. We don't have any dregs in here, but we don't have anything that's going to take it, so... That's kind of okay. You guys just chill out with the licking? It's a bit weird. Bit weird. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of you. God, I like the Circle of Flame. I wonder if you have 2 of those in your hand, does it just like, boom boom, hit you with 2 flames? I would assume so. It's how everything works in Slay the Spire. Let's just do this, see what we get. A strike. Cursed Armor. Gain 20 block, shuffle 2 random curse cards into your draw pile. Okay. Gain 6 block and Ritual for another 6 block. That's pretty good. or deal 10 damage if you have any curse cards in your hand, gain 2 energy. Okay, so it's free if there's a curse in your hand. That's probably not too bad. It's probably not too bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Let's see what these do. I didn't upgrade any in my run. Okay, so that's just standard damage, damage and 2 additional cards, kind of neat. Damage and bleed, cost 2. Okay. You sold me immediately. I hate that that uses up an entire turn to use that. Now we can at least do something. Start of each combat, apply 4 bleed to all enemies. Neat. I'll take that. Seems fun. We might actually get to see what bleed does. Okay, we'll get to see it here, I guess, because they're all going to be attacking. We'll throw up a couple of defends. Attack strike. Just hit someone. Right, show me what bleed does. Does it happen before the damage? No. Oh, okay, so they attack, and then they take damage. Okay. That's... Alright, I mean... I can get behind it. Not as super useful as I kind of expected. But I don't hate it. We should just throw up some blocks and beat him up a bit. Yeah, neurasthenia is just kind of crap. Like, it definitely seems like, why would we want to get rid of all of our curses? I guess against one target, it's probably pretty good. But against multiple targets like this, yeah, it's a way to burn a lot of curses, but we don't really want to burn curses, so... Maybe if we got the one that, like, added the random curse into our deck, that would be a bit different. Because if it's a random curse, there could be some bad ones in there. Add a random circle card into your hand, exhaust. Okay. Copy all cards in your hand and shuffle them into your draw pile. Summon a random enemy X times. Let's go Parallel World. That sounds weird and wacky. Yes, more curses. Why not? Why not, they say. What could possibly go wrong? Let's go after the Elite. Quick game's a good game. If we die here, so be it. Well, we're gonna do this and then throw that doubt under the bus because we don't want him. Do that, and then do this. Seems pretty good so far. And stigma him. So he's gonna kill himself when he attacks. Right? Yeah, so it's kind of like poison, except after they attack, as opposed to before. I like that. That's a simple idea that has big ramifications. Okay, we're just gonna double block. I want to see Parallel World, but at the same time, kind of don't want to get hit for a lot of damage just before I attack an Elite. Funnily enough. We'll just kill him. Just die. Just die. I'm not going to use Empower Circles or anything. Mangle. Deal 5 damage if he only has bleed, gain energy and draw a card. Okay, so if they have bleed, it's free. Sure. I think we should get more Spiteful Strike. It's a pretty good card. If we get a curse, we just kind of like bang, 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 bang. We get all these free hits. Yeah, just draw a card. Or draw 2 cards? Why did we draw 2 cards? I'm confused. Why did we draw 2 cards? Okay. Just pretend that's a thing that's normal. I need to play a skill card, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Kinda don't want to. I kinda just want to let that go, because he's gonna get one more turn where he does nothing. And I want to get a good hit on him to start with, not just do like 1 damage and wake him up. See, this looks a lot better, right? We just like, boom, wake him up, hit him with the stigma, hit him with that. And then, you know what? Let's reduce his strength by 3. Sure. Probably the best use we could ever get out of that card. Though we do now have basically no curses in our deck. Okay, we have 1. We have 1. You're gonna do 15 damage. Let's copy all cards. That's fun. I like it. We could have obviously burnt that. Actually, we should have, because we just copied it. We should have not got weakened. Yeah, that was a bit of a tactical misplay. Although Spiteful Strike is free, because we have so many doubts in our deck. Ugh, actually, probably want to get rid of those doubts just quietly. Oh, wow. I just realized we have no shields. You lose 1 health, right? Okay. I think that has to be done. I can't be weak for 3 turns, even if it means taking just a butt ton of damage. Okay. You give me this. Cursed Wand, definitely. Stigma sounds fun. At least we're not weak anymore. Oh, yeah, you reduce our, yeah, dex and strength. Problem, we don't have any curses in our hand right now. I don't think it'll matter. Pretty sure we'll be okay. What's left? Okay, so we're gonna do 6 damage. Well, we're gonna do 5 damage. Okay then. Guess we just kill him with all these strikes we pulled. Just come with +1 strength. I like it. Double shield. Gain 10 block. Next turn, gain 10 block. Oh, but that's for a ritual. That seems a bit crappy. Whenever a curse card is drawn or exhausted, gain 3 block. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Deal 8 damage to the enemy has bleed, double the damage. We do make them bleed at the start. I like powers. I just like powers. Can we not take 11 damage from you? I think so. I think we can avoid 11 damage. Right. Well, he's gonna make us vulnerable? Oh no, weak. Okay, I don't give a shit about weak. Do this, which gives us a dregs. We do this, which lets us find something useful. And we didn't. So we just hit him with a stigma. He's gonna take 6 damage when he attacks us. I get the feeling we're gonna be dead at this boss though. Like real dead. Sure. There we go. I forgot about that. Do you want a surprise attack? It's kind of fun. And Circle of Amplification's ethereal as well, so if we don't play a power in the turn that we have it, we lose it anyway. Curse of Boomerang is good for dregs. I feel like we need more dregs. We need more things that generate dregs if we're going to go down this path. Because at the moment, we have a lot of things that cost curses, but we don't have that many curses. Okay, get rid of that. Parallel world, we just copy this. And we just stab him. Now we got a lot of dregs in our deck. Well, say a lot. What, 2? Okay, never mind. I thought we got a bit more than that. Yes. This. Right, next turn he's going to hit us for just a ton. So we need to be ready for that. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty short-lived. He hits us for like 20 or something? 35, yeah. That would be all our health. And we don't have a lot of options. Okay, if we hit 10 and 7, that's not enough. It'll be 82. So we can block and stop him insta-killing us. Okay, I think we have to do that. I want to play in power circles, but I think we need to get him close. Wow, actually, that was really close. Okay. We just need to attack now, don't we? God, I will say, I don't think it's impossible for us to win this. Because it'll be easy to get these guys to half. Although... It's not enough. It's not enough. And we don't have any curses. Bummer. Bummer. I like how we disappear. That's cool. I'm gonna need a new map. Okay. Well, that didn't go amazing. But, like, it was our first time properly playing the Cursed. I kind of like that. I kind of like him. But I know we're a bit shorter than normal, but I think we are going to leave this episode here. Otherwise, we're going to start a new run, and then we're going to not finish that, and just... Bleh. So, guys, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out the other videos on there. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, guys, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback of the videos, or you just want to say hi, if you want to, like, give your opinion on whether you want me to space out the modded Slay the Spire, or you just want to see, like, mod, one after another, make sure you let me know in the comments section down below so I can see it. And I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.